Hello, hello. Welcome to Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. And as you can tell by my naughty attire, it's Freaky Friday, y'all. The day we've all been waiting for. At least I have. And you know I love a Freaky Friday. It's been a while since I've been up here to see you guys in my Freaky Friday attire, but I'm very happy to be back and ready to keep it moving. I hope you guys have had a nice little break from me. Now I'm back. But before we start this show, I'm going to need you guys to go down there and hit that like, share, and subscribe. All that stuff is stuff that I need. It helps my channel to grow. The more you like it, the more you share it, the bigger the audience. So please do me that favor. Go hit that like, share, and subscribe right about now while I take in this sunlight that's just glistening all over my body. Y'all know what that's from? Martin was like, you got that water glistening all over your body. Go hit that like, share, and subscribe, y'all, while it's glistening on my body. Thank you. So, the fit for tonight is actually very naughty. I had to put pasties on for this because it's definitely see-through in certain areas. But I love it because it's girly with these little, you see these little thingies on my hips that look like little wings. Little wings for these things. But yes, what do y'all think of my outfit? Let me know in the comments. Y'all like my body? I'll just be fucking with y'all. Tonight's show, in the words of Jay-Z, is all about that nasty, that gushy stuff. Otherwise known as squirting, aka female ejaculation. Squirting is one of those things that both men and women are super curious about. I have had many a guy ask me, have I ever squirted? Do you squirt? And I've had plenty of women ask me, how do you squirt? I'm going to answer all those questions for y'all tonight, and questions that you didn't even probably think to ask, because, you know, I like to be thorough with my shit. Y'all know how I do. This thing is a mystery to so many people, men and women. It's something that you see in porn all the time. And I mean, I don't know how many people have actually seen somebody squirt in real life. I don't know how prevalent it is or whatever. I mean, I probably have seen a woman squirt in real life maybe once or twice in my life. I haven't come across a lot of women who were able to. I actually went to a lifestyle party one night and they had a girl presenting about squirting because it's such a mystery to women and men alike. First things first, and this is something that I didn't know, but squirting and female ejaculation are not the same thing. Everybody uses the term squirting, you know, to cover stuff squirting out, but there are two different kinds of squirt. This is so funny. Two different kinds of squirt. So let me break down the difference, right? So squirting, like how you see in porn, that fluid that comes out is mostly water, well, kind of like watered down pee with a small amount of ejaculate in it, okay? So it is definitely still squirting, but it's not what we would consider a female ejaculation. That actually comes from your bladder. The squirting comes from your bladder, okay? In consistency, it very much looks like water. It doesn't smell like pee, but it definitely is pee, but more watered down, diluted pee. So it's mostly water. Now, ejaculate is denser and almost like watered down skim milk in color. It consists of a lot of enzymes and proteins, very, very similar to semen. Semen is what guys have. So, you know, as y'all know, our anatomy is not that different. You know, it's like the ladies are inner, the guys are outer. Like that's the difference, you know? So a lot of the same things that they have, we have. Actually, female ejaculate comes from Skene's glands. Skene's glands, I think it's called. But these glands like surround your urethra, and when you're aroused or climax, they open up and they expel ejaculate. The Skene's glands are also known as the female prostate. Like I said, everything is similar in men and women. We all have similar parts, just in different areas and built differently, but it's the same. Like the whole anatomy and how things operate is the same. So the first biggest question about squirting is it pee? Okay. So this is what I want to say. There is an element to pee in female ejaculate and also in squirt. Okay. It's coming from down there. There's bound to be a little bit of pee in it, but it's definitely not a lot of pee at all, if any at all. So no, it is not pee. The next question is, does female ejaculate smell? Surprisingly, it has no smell at all. Like when a woman ejaculates, it has zero smell at all. I know it's hard to believe because the JJs normally have some type of odor, but female ejaculate has no smell at all. If it does have a smell, it's more likely to be pee, or maybe you ate something and it didn't agree with you, or it doesn't jive with your chemicals and hormones in your body and it makes it smell, but it should not have a smell. So with that being said, if it smells like pee, it's pee. If it don't, it's not. No, I'm gonna make it more simple than that. The next question is, what does it taste like? Okay, I have been told that it's called the nectar of the gods or whatever. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I've been told. And apparently it has a sweet taste to it, which is why you see in pornos, professional and amateur, people trying to like get gulps of it, when it's happening, because apparently it tastes great and there's lots of enzymes and proteins and stuff in it. So apparently it doesn't taste bad. It tastes sweet like nectar. You'd have to let me know because I have no idea, but apparently that's it. But just like anything else, this taste or not taste or sweet taste or whatever can be affected by what you eat. I've always said on a lot of my shows that what you eat determines how you smell, how you taste, or whatever. And that's why I said vegan people normally don't have odors and bad taste and stuff like that because they eat clean. So the cleaner you eat, the cleaner you're going to taste, okay? Now, the next question that I get a lot is, is squirting or is female ejaculation something that happens from clitoral stimulation, or is it something that happens from vaginal stimulation? The answer to that question is it could be either or both. Okay, every woman's body is different, and every woman's body responds to different stimulation in different ways. So I can't say yes to both, but I can say maybe either or. You know what I mean? And I have to always tell y'all my personal experience. My personal experience with squirting is I've never had somebody make me squirt. I definitely have made myself squirt. Okay, and when I'm using the term squirt, I'm talking about ejaculate, but everybody knows the term squirt, so I'm just using squirt. But I've never had someone make me squirt. I have definitely made myself squirt several times in solo play. Oh wait, I lied. I did have somebody else make me squirt, but it wasn't from vaginal or clitoral stimulation. It was actually from ass punching, which is a whole nother show, but which is something I know y'all never heard of, but it's a fetish, ass punching. Basically exactly what it sounds like. Somebody puts gloves on or no gloves, and they basically put you up against the wall and use your ass as a speed bag. I definitely did squirt from that, and I'm not really sure how, other than probably the pressure of the uppercuts on the booty cheeks hitting that spot around the urethra that has those Skene glands, and definitely made me squirt. So, like I said, every woman is different. It could be something random to make you squirt that you never even thought would make you squirt. So, I didn't think that I was going to be squirting from getting my ass punched, but that's what happened. And I have had plenty of guys tell me that they could make me squirt to no avail. All fails. So, guys, don't tell a woman you can make her squirt. Because at the end of the day, unless you know that woman's body, like the in and out of your hand, like the back of your hand, you can't guarantee that you're going to make her squirt. And honestly, squirting has a lot less to do with you than what you think, and way more to do with her. But I'm going to get to that later. Now, this is another question. How do you know when it happens if it's pee or if it's actually ejaculate? Okay? First things first, pee smells like pee. Ejaculate does not smell like pee. Um, that's the main way you can tell that it's not pee. Because pee has a certain smell. I don't care how clean you are, how much water you drink, your pee still has a pee smell. A trick for you ladies out there, so you don't have to fear peeing, is to empty your bladder before you have any type of play that could possibly lead to you squirting. Um, if you empty your bladder first, then when that moment comes, you won't have to question whether it's pee or whether it's ejaculate. You will know because you just empty your bladder. Your bladder takes a long time to refill. So if you do it before a play and you get a sensation to pee, that's definitely ejaculate, not pee. Then the next question is, how do you do it? How do you get yourself to squirt? First things first, not every woman is physically capable of squirting, okay? We'd like to think that we are, but all of us are not, okay? Some of us have larger glands than others. Some of us don't have those glands at all. And honestly, you never know. You just never know. Like most of the women that I know that squirted, it happened just randomly. They weren't trying. It just happened. It freaked them out. They didn't know what it was. Then they figured it out and they were like, oh, wow, that's a female ejaculation. I didn't know that existed, whatever. It normally happens by surprise to most women. My advice, if you really want to learn how to squirt, is to explore yourself solo first. I say that because a big part of being able to squirt is being able to let go. Okay. And when I say let go, I mean let go of control, let go of your body, let go of everything. And a lot of times, unfortunately, women are partnered with people who they don't necessarily feel 100% free to let go with. And so I always encourage women to explore themselves solo, because then you could really go through the motions and really figure out how to do it, what positions cause you to do it, what type of stimulation causes you to do it, and everything. Because I've learned how to squirt from playing with myself. I'm never more free than when I'm by myself. I don't have anything holding me back mentally, physically, or anything when I am having solo play. And it definitely shocked me and surprised me, because I would always say, I never did it. I don't know how to do it. Like, all these questions that I'm answering tonight for y'all, I was that person. But once I learned what gives me that stimulation to get me there, I definitely know how to do it, at least by myself. I have yet to meet somebody that I have felt comfortable enough to 100% let go, to that point where I just let it go. When you're dealing with somebody, you have a tendency to be in your head and be a little bit more self-conscious about things. But if you have a partner that you're 100% free with, it's a great thing to explore different types of stimulation to see what could get you to squirt. So, a lot of women say, what does it feel like? Honestly, it feels like you have to pee. If you empty your bladder before sex and then you're having sex and you get the urge to pee, it's most likely a female ejaculation coming on. But 9 times out of 10, women run from that feeling because they don't want to pee all over their partner. But it's because you don't realize that it's not pee. That's why that whole peeing before sex is huge. You have to pee before and after sex. For me, that's how I feel. You pee before to clear it out and make sure it's squirt, and then you pee after just to clean out your urethra. Like, if y'all ain't peeing after y'all have sex, y'all need to learn to pee after y'all have sex. You get urinary tract infections, all types of stuff when you don't pee after sex. Side note. You can't be in your head about it. You just can't be in your head about it. Like, you have to just, kind of let your body go in lustful abandon. Like, I don't really have another way to describe it. I hope that's descriptive enough for y'all, but you just have to let it go. Like, it's a very primal thing. It's like you're not caring about if you're messy. You're not caring about any of that. You just are in that pleasure and in the zone, and just let your body go. I really can't describe it any other way. But you definitely cannot overthink it. Don't go into it saying, oh, I want to squirt, I hope I squirt. Because you're not going to squirt. You can't think about it. You have to just enjoy yourself and let it go. Now, in closing, what I want to say about squirting, and this is a note for the fellas. Fellas, do not feel bad if you've been with your woman for years and you've never been able to make her squirt. Okay? It's not your fault. Don't be mad at me, ladies, for saying this, but it's true. Fellas, it's not your fault if your lady can't squirt with you. Okay? because it's definitely a mental thing, okay? And that has nothing to do with you. Unless you just make your woman feel uncomfortable most of the time and she can't be comfortable with you. But either way, for me, it's a mind over matter thing. If you can let go, if you can let your thoughts go, you could squirt. I don't care who your partner is, you could squirt. For me, I tell people all the time when it comes to sex, like, there is no such thing as bad, there's no such thing as bad dick to me. Unless it's super small, because I can't do super small. But I can get off with no matter with anybody that I'm with, because I get off of me. You know, when you're in tune with yourself sexually, it allows you to experience more pleasure. It allows you to access your pleasure at the drop of a dime. You know what I mean? Like, so ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen first, don't be upset if you can't make your lady squirt. You know, I heard this story about a woman who didn't squirt for the first time until she was 68 years old. You know, but that woman probably done lived her life, paid her dues. She like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, I'm about to let this go. And that's probably why she was able to squirt. You got to relax. You got to let it go. Stop thinking about it. Fellas, you want to help your lady get to a point where she can squirt? Be her peace. In the bedroom, outside of the bedroom, be her peace. Help her to relax her mind, her body. Help her to let go. Give her a bath. Give her a massage. Eat that box the right way. Okay? And then, you know, take your time. You know, she might let it go. She might give you the squirt of your life. Who knows? But, you know, it's all about relaxation and letting go. Anything is possible when you let your mind and your body be free. Okay? In the famous words of En Vogue, free your mind and the rest will follow. So free your mind and squirt on, y'all. Squirt on. Hey yo, thanks for watching. My contact information is below. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support is always appreciated. But if you want to show that support with them dollars though, throw your girl a cash app, you feel me? Until we meet again, smooches.